Welcome to Good Mythical More. The world of trademarkery can be pure malarkery.
Yes.
You wouldn't believe it. So let's explore it together. Whew, watch out.
But first, let's do a new selfie face. How about that? This one's called, I drank the soap again.
I've seen complaints that all the selfie faces kind of look the same. It's one of my least favorite wheel endings. So we really had to bring it with this one. What is it again? I drank the soap again? See, I got closer. That was different.
Yeah. That's a good one. That'll resurrect the whole bit. That'll do it. That'll get them on board.
It says on here, shake well 4 times.
Yeah, don't do more than 4 times.
Before use, then remove cap.
I just request that if I do the little double clap, if you'll just cream me. Thank you.
I earned it for you.
You gotta work on your technique a little bit.
Okay. I think I'll go totally.
I don't want to get messy.
I don't want to get messy. All right.
I don't want to get a dilly.
Let's hear the first one, Stevie. We know what to do. Some of them are going to be fake.
Yeah, these are, I mean, you could trademark anything these days, come to find out. Or can you?
I think there's restrictions.
There's a limit to the madness.
Okay, we're going to tie this first one into the main episode.
Okay.
The curl on top of the Dairy Queen soft serve. Is that trademark?
And you're not talking logo, you're talking like on an actual thing of ice cream?
Oh, yeah, the actual curl.
I'm trying to think what's the difference between a
Wow, this
copyright and
blown.
a trademark is I think this is
A copyright is more of like a work of art, an expression of an idea, right? Yeah. Whereas a trademark is like, but either way, they're both legally protected. I don't think you can trademark that.
Because I think a trademark is something that it's something that you use in trade that only you can use. So it signifies you and protects other people from basically impersonating your brand, your trade.
Yeah, so a copyright protects original work, whereas a trademark protects items that distinguish or identify a particular business from another.
So you're agreeing with me?
Oh, I'm just literally reading the
Yes, I will come on your podcast.
Oh, gosh. I don't think it's guest-based, unfortunately.
Okay, so you both do not think the curl is trademarked. So you would both be wrong. Because it is trademarked.
How is it trademarked?
The cone with the curl on top, often referred colloquially as the Q, is a part of Dairy Queen's trademark iconography.
And literally this little thing at the very top.
Yeah, but not on. It's not.
Because you went like this. That's not how they do Dairy Queen. They stick a thing under, and it goes like this. It just builds it. It's all one thing. It's not twisted.
Yeah, but then okay.
Dairy Queen is.
Yeah,
a solid thing, and then it does at the top, and then they dip it in the chocolate.
But
I got to go to Dairy Queen.
But as iconography, as like a logo, yes. But like on the actual ice cream, no. So I think we're both right.
Colloquially.
Yeah.
They trademarked like a logo.
That's a weird word.
Kind of like
I think if you start an ice cream place and you put a curl at the top of your thing, they can come and say you can't do that.
No, they just come, they slap it off, it right off.
Wow. Okay. Well, we're both wrong.
I could be the guy that goes around to all the other ice cream places and licks the curls off.
See, that's why you shake it with the cap on.
Yeah, right.
I just figured that out. I'm trying to pinky it.
Yeah, that's a good amount.
That's a good technique.
The sound of opening a Coca-Cola can.
You can't trademark that.
You can't trademark. You can copyright.
You can copyright a sound. You can't copyright a sound.
It's an expression of an idea.
You can't. There has to be. You can't copyright a sound. Could I write a poem that was just me going, ka-cha? And I'd be like, that's my poem, and you can't, I mean, maybe that is, but that's not a sound, that's written.
Well,
ka-cha, have you heard of my new poem? Ka-cha.
You talk.
That's it. It's like
That's
haiku, but
Lightning
way
McQueen,
shorter.
man. That's already been copywritten.
No. Ka-cha is different than what he does.
What's he do?
He does it with an Owen Wilson sound.
You don't know what it is.
Ka-cha. What does he say? Pa-chow. Ka-cow.
You're getting closer.
Kapow. What does he say? I don't retain Pixar.
What did you say for you?
Ka-cha.
And then if you change the cha to an owl,
Ka-ow.
but keep the cha.
Ka-chow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I do ka-cha.
Okay.
Are you using this more? You're submitting things to be copywritten and trademarked is now what's happening? As if this is a...
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to be original.
My
Great,
new
great,
poem,
great.
Ka-cha.
Poem.
My new poem, ka-cha.
Do we need to give an answer?
It's malarkey. You can't do a sound. You can't, because the sound of opening a Coke's the same as opening a Pepsi.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could have just said that a long time ago. Opening a can is kind of the same. All right.
And also that requires the consumer to interact with it, whereas the curl on the top of the Dairy Queen is something that the company is controlling. Mm-hmm. It's like taking the ice cream and then a customer licking it on one side and being like, "This is trademark Dairy Queen." You can't do that. We should be lawyers.
We've got a trademark, don't we?
Yeah.
We've registered Mythical
Mythical in certain
categories.
because you
In a number of
actually, I
categories.
think you have to demonstrate that you are operating as a business in that particular category.
We had to go through all this with our lawyers, our cadre of lawyers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it took some time and
Money.
some money.
Yeah, right.
And now we're going to have to go back with Rhett's poem.
Yeah, add
That's also
ka-cha
gonna
to
take
the
some
list of, to the itinerary with our next lawyer call.
The Carlton dance, regularly performed by Alfonso Ribeiro
Friend of the show.
on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
I think I heard that he tried to get this copyrighted or trademarked, even if it didn't succeed, but there's some story around this. I'm going to say that he succeeded because he's a friend of the show. Can you trademark a dance?
I don't know. I'm thinking of like those. There was a controversy about the dances in what's that video game that the kids were playing? Fortnite.
Oh, yeah.
Fortnite dances.
The Fortnite dances.
Yeah, so that was a thing.
So how you move your body is trademarkable?
I'm saying it is trademarked.
Because sometimes they say like a player has a trademark move, but then other players start doing it, and that player isn't like, you can't do that move because I trademarked it. That was
Yeah.
just an expression.
Colloquial.
Colloquial.
Colloquial. Yeah, it's no, he did not succeed.
Oh, man.
He tried though, right?
Yeah, and now that you say Fortnite, I feel like it had something to do with Fortnite
Yeah, because
too.
the Carlton dance was in Fortnite.
Yeah. But no, it doesn't look like it
And
was
he was like,
successful.
ho, 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 ho now. I invented that.
That's what it was.
Give me some of that.
Still a friend of the show.
Give me some of that.
No, actually, after you try to trademark something and you fail, that's when
Yeah.
we separate
We
ourselves
can't have
from
you
you.
back.
Oh, no
Yeah.
longer a friend of the show.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
We wish him the best though.
Have you seen
Yeah.
the new Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? It's an hour long. I don't know if it's out yet, actually.
Whoa, it's a movie?
No, it's a new show, but
Not quite
it
a movie.
seems to be a lot more dramatic. It's gritty now.
You mean it's an hour-long drama,
Yeah.
a whole season?
Yeah, TV.
Of TV?
Of TV.
Wow, they're still doing that?
Well, I mean, it's probably streaming. I don't know where it is. Not a sponsor.
Paris Hilton's iconic catchphrase, "That's hot."
That's hot. Is that how she says it?
That's hot. Yeah.
Or is it like, that's hot?
She says colloquial.
You know, every time Paris
That's hot.
pops up on something,
That's hot.
I'm like, you know what? I didn't like her when you were supposed to like her, but I think I like her now.
Huh. Was that? Did you make that noise or did this?
Listen, if I'm going to get Insta creams, they
It's
got
not
to be
instant.
Insta.
Well, my
Do something different.
pinky's not activated.
Adjust your technique, man. No. That was good.
That's hot. Malarkey.
You can't.
Malarkey.
You can't.
If you can't trademark a dance, you can't trademark a catchphrase.
Come on, you can trademark a catchphrase
Of course
because she
you can.
did. And she sued Hallmark for using the phrase in a greeting card.
Did that work?
I'm assuming so because I
I
didn't
used to
get
like
my
Paris a second ago.
I didn't
you
get
know-
my annual birthday card that said "Happy Birthday." That's hot in it. Which
No longer a friend of the show, Paris Hilton.
No, she is a friend of the show. She succeeded. We're
Okay,
only
all right,
friends
okay, yeah.
with
Paris,
people who
anytime
succeed.
you want to come on, that would be hot.
Well, shoot.
Blue Ivy, the name of Beyonce and Jay-Z's firstborn daughter.
Trademark the name of a child?
It sounds like something they try to do.
It definitely
Friend of the show, both of them.
I don't want people to name their kid to steal my kid's name. It's like very
That sounds like, yeah, I think they would go for that.
whether it worked or not is another question.
Well, they tried a bunch, but I'm happy to report they eventually succeeded. So it's real.
In certain categories.
Yeah, and
Wow.
they did it to prevent people from profiting off her name and likeness colloquially.
That makes sense. So it's like, oh, I've made a Blue Ivy clothing line that has nothing to do with this girl's name.
Or even like, come into my garden and see all the blue ivy.
We should trademark Blood Oath,
Blood
which we've made into a comic book. We've been talking about it. We just can't shut up about it because we're proud of this thing. We wrote it. We collaborated with Fantunes to make this thing. Crazy story.
It's got two different covers. You don't know which one you're going to get because this is the two different ways that this particular creature, who you will learn about if you read the comic, can manifest himself.
It's the latest quarterly collectible item only available to Mythical Society members. You can join Third Degree quarterly or annual plan by March 31st to get your copy. Visit mythicalsociety.com for details. This is the only way to get this thing.
The hashtag, trademarked by Twitter, where it was first used as we know it.
Okay.
Getting a little sloppy.
That wasn't nice, man. You got it on my jacket? Get it off my jacket.
I was just trying to go fast.
Get off my jacket.
I'm good at this because I know how to clean up dog poop. The key is don't rub it in. It's like
Rub it out.
you rub it out. You don't want to rub the dog crap into your rug. You want to like scoop it out of the rug.
Don't rub it in. Rub
rub
it
it
out.
out.
Yeah, I'll get it.
No. That's not coming out. Hold on. I'm right there too.
Okay.
The hashtag.
The hashtag. Just the hashtag?
Yeah.
The hashtag?
Well, first of all,
the hashtag. It's
You-
on.
you
It's been
can-
on push button phones.
exactly, that's what I was getting at. You can date yourself by, what did you call that when we were growing up?
Press
pound
pound.
sign. Pound sign.
But they still. I mean, if you're on hold, they still say press pound.
Yeah, but I told my kids that, and they were like, "Dad, that's not true." Like, they didn't even believe me.
Because they've never been on hold in their life.
It was like, "No, that's a hashtag." What do you mean pound? You sound like such a boomer, Dad. Pound is what it was.
I bet you it was trademarked before somebody found a way to use it on social media.
And that
Was it
explains,
Twitter? I
That
wonder.
explains the time my dad came into the room and saw my mom, and he was like, "Pound, that's hot."
What?
It fully explains it.
Because it was like hashtag that's hot. He didn't understand. He didn't really understand that you were supposed to say hashtag.
Yeah. Here do I. It's fake.
That
It's
was the
not.
joke.
It's-
I happen to
it's
be
not
right on the rim,
trademarked.
mister.
But you can trademark a hashtag phrase
Good.
like Nike's hashtag make it count, which for some reason I've never heard of before.
Make it count. Hashtag make it count.
This one is interesting.
Can I even say it?
No.
We'll find out.
Nike, friend of the show. Phil Nike.
Chipotle's signature method of wrapping a burrito.
Signature method of wrapping a burrito. I have inside information here. I happen to know how Chipotle wraps their burritos because I've been to Chipotle and I've watched them wrap them.
But is it anything different than just the right way to?
It ain't nothing different than how just.
Are they doing it differently at Moe's?
Welcome to Moe's. We do it different. Hashtag
I bet you're welcome
so
to
hot.
Moe's. I bet you're welcome to Moe's.
It's trademarked.
Try saying that at Chipotle. See how quickly that gets you thrown out. I don't think.
I bet you could get lifetime burritos at Moe's for going in there and saying you were thrown out of Chipotle for saying welcome to Moe's. Probably not.
Malarkey.
No, that's malarkey.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
But it sounded like a possibility.
I was confused.
It sounded pretty cool. But no.
I mean, after the thing on the top of the Dairy Queen soft serve?
Which I think is BS. Dairy Queen, friend of the show.
And finally, like this one, you know the answer to, and going all the way back to your point, that sounds can't be trademarked. The Law and Order dun dun sound.
Ooh, that's musical, though.
I think it's dun dun dun. Is there two duns?
Two duns.
Dun dun. Yeah.
That's trademarked.
Definitely trademarked.
You can't. We couldn't put that in like. We couldn't have that in GMM. At the end of every GMM, it couldn't be like dong dong.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do
trademark.
that. You can't do that.
It's trademarked or it's copyrighted? Because that's where it starts to get a little squirrely.
It's a trademark owned by NBC Universal.
You know,
But that's a good question.
You know, you can go to school for 3 years in addition to college to learn all about this stuff.
And this is
Trademark law?
what all this was leading to. Actually, it was sponsored by the 3 additional years of school that you could go to.
Law school, friend of the show.
Go to law school. Go to law school.
We're now sponsored by law school.
We won't be there.
Join Third Degree quarterly or annual by March 31st to get Mythical's first ever comic book. Visit mythicalsociety.com for details.